into the street tonight, hands tucked down in my coat, the city humming low. Snow moves slow like it's choosing where to land, and I catch myself smiling at how the world feels soft. You called earlier, said you were heading home. That winter makes you think too much, that quiet feels heavy. I laughed, said I get it, said I walk a bit to clear my head. Funny how the season makes everything feel closer, even when the streets are empty. I passed the cafe where we stayed till the lights went off. You telling me stories you swore you'd never say out loud. I remember thinking the night felt warmer just because you were leaning across the table. Now the memory sits in the cold like a hidden fire, something I keep coming back to even without trying. And I don't know what it is about winter, but it makes every thought fall slow and honest. I hear your voice against the wind, like you're walking next to me even when you're not. Stay close tonight, even if it's just in my mind. Every step I take feels clearer when I think of you. Let the cold fade out, let the lights guide us through. Feels like winter's finally opening something true. Stay close tonight, don't slip out of view. I don't need much, just the thought of you. If the season has a meaning, maybe this is it. The calm, the warm, the part where we fade. Street turns quiet as the hour gets late, and part of me wonders if you're seeing the same sky. You said winter reminds you of starting over, the kind of stillness that makes you breathe deeper. I hold on to that, let it echo under each street lamp glow. Maybe that's why I keep walking, letting the night unfold slow. I imagine you brushing snow off your hair, laughing at something small like you always do. The little things get louder in the cold, but somehow they comfort more than they hurt. I keep thinking maybe the season is trying to tell me something. Not loud, not urgent, just simple, steady, real. If you were here, I'd tell you everything the cold poured out of me tonight. But maybe you already know, maybe that's why your voice stays warm in my head. Stay close tonight, even if it's just in my mind. Every step I take feels clearer when I think of you. Let the cold fade out, let the lights guide us through. Feels like when it's finally opening something true. Stay close tonight, don't slip out of view. I don't need much, just the thought of you. If the season has a meaning, maybe this is it. The calm, the part where we fit. Footprints fading on the cold white ground, breath in the air making little clouds. Night feels gentle in a quiet way. Lights on the shops turning silver and gray. I keep humming something soft and slow, same four lines that I always know. When it makes me circle back to you, every little thought keeps coming through. You said I always get stuck on one line, repeat it all day till it sounds just right. Maybe that's why the season hits deep. It loops like a rhythm I can't keep. Hey, walking steady but my mind runs fast, back to the moment you laughed last. Something simple, something bright, little memories warming up the night. And it feels like every breath I take brings me right back to the words you say. Simple things echo in the cold, soft little stories never getting old. Stay, stay, stay with me tonight. Stay, stay, stay where the wind is light. Stay, 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 don't let it fade. Stay, stay, stay with me tonight. Stay, stay till the morning light. Stay, 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 don't drift away. Same street corner I remember well, your hands in your pockets, the stories you tell. You said winter feels like a second chance, like slowing the world so our hearts can dance. Was I cannot and though my mind was full, trying not to let the moment pull. Funny how even now it loops, like hearing your voice inside the room. Snow keeps falling in a steady line, soft enough to match the beat in my mind. I whisper words I can't quite hide, hoping the night keeps them on your side. If the season meant to bring us near, let it repeat till everything's clear. I'm okay with the cold tonight, as long as the memory stays inside. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me, just stay with me. If the night slows down, I'll slow down too, repeating every feeling back to you.
Sitting deep in my drawer, when you handed to me on a quiet day last fall. You laughed and said it doesn't open anything real, but maybe someday it will. Maybe someday I'll know. I kept it with me through the colder nights, touching the shape just to calm my mind. Funny how a tiny piece of metal can hold all the things we never said out loud. I walk down the street feeling it pressing my coat, as if it's guiding me under each dim lamp glow. The city moves slow like it's waiting to, holding its breath for something overdue. I wonder if you still carry the note you folded twice for slipping it in my hand. You said I could read it whenever I felt ready, and I still haven't, but I keep it safe. Some things speak without a voice, some things stay even when we don't. This little key keeps calling me back to everything we left half open. I keep the key in my pocket, turning it round and round. Feeling the shape remind me of what we found. Even if the night feels heavy and slow, it tells me there's more that we don't yet know. I keep the key in my pocket, holding it close and tight, like it could lead me to something right. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's proof that not every door has to open to tell the truth. I sit by the window with a cup in my hand, watching the steam rise like a fragile plant. Sometimes I picture you across from me, scribbling thoughts on a napkin casually. You always wrote like the words might fade, so you pressed hard enough to leave a shade. I kept one of those napkins tucked in a book, a small reminder of the way you look when you pretended not to care too much, but still lean closer just to hear me breathe. The key taps softly as I move my leg, like it wants me to notice it's still there. Maybe it's silly, maybe I'm wrong, but maybe some things choose who they belong to. If there's a door waiting somewhere tonight, I'll find it when the moment feels right. And if you're standing on the other side, I hope you're holding something of mine too. I keep the key in my pocket, turning it round and round. Feeling the shape remind me of what we found. Even if the night feels heavy and slow, it tells me there's more that we don't yet know. I keep the key in my pocket, holding it close and tight, like it could lead me to something right. Maybe it's nothing, or maybe it's proof that not every door has to open to tell the truth. crosswalk line. I'm stepping over shadows like they're snapshots in time. Coffee cooling in my mittened hand. Traffic coming low like an unfinished band. I tap my thumb on the cup, matching the beat, letting the rhythm ride along with my feet. A scarf unwinds a little in the moving wind, and I watch the threads shimmer like they're trying to begin a tiny story of their own, quiet but bold, woven in colors the evening still holds. A bus passes by with fog on the glass, someone tracing circles as the moments pass. I wonder what they're thinking, where they're headed tonight, how the world looks to them under this pale street light. I cross the corner slow, letting the night expand, letting city sounds fall soft in my hands. Every detail feels louder than it should, but not in a way I ever wanna undo. And the signs keep glowing like they know my name, calling me forward with a steady flame. I follow without asking why, letting the colors blur and amplify. Hey, I move with the lights, step after step, letting the evening pull me into its breath. Pictures everywhere, shifting in view, painting the night in a different hue. I move with the lights, never too fast, letting the city show me what can last. Moments scatter, moments collide, but somehow they all feel right tonight. A bicycle chain rattles down the block, someone's whisper laugh cutting through the shock of a sudden wind, pushing papers across the street. I watch them spin and tumble to a looping beat. Each piece catches a little glow, drifting like tiny thoughts I used to know. I pick one up just to read what's left, nothing but scribbles, still somehow honest. The air smells faintly of cinnamon bread from the bakery closing just up ahead. The warmth slips out each time the door swings wide, mixing with the cold like they won't decide which one should rule the night. I breathe it in, feeling the contrast fight, but neither one really wins. They settle into something balanced and thin. If I follow this light trail far enough, maybe I'll find something small but tough, a truth hidden in the flickering sound, a reason for why my heart feels unbound. I move with the lights, step after step, letting the evening pull me into its breath. Pictures everywhere, shifting in view, painting the night in a different hue. I move with the lights, never too fast, letting the city show me what can last. Moments scatter, moments collide, but somehow they all feel right tonight.
I fold your scarf and hang it by the heater side, the one you forgot last week when you rushed outside. It still holds a trace of your perfume's line, something soft that settles easy on my mind. I wore my hands on the mug you like, the chip blue when you said felt right. Funny how these small things matter more than anything loud I ever felt before. I step outside with your scarf in hand, snow shifting lightly across the land. I walk the route we always take, picking up memories, the pieces we made. The bakery window glows faintly gold, reminding me of nights we stayed till close. You talk about dreams you never told, and I listen like they were written in stone. And love feels clearer in the quiet air, not spoken loudly, just living there. It shows itself in simple ways, in every step, in every day. I carry love in the things I do, in the tiny habits that led me to you. Every day shows something new, but it all comes back to loving you. I carry love in the things I keep, in the stories you tell, in the secrets you sleep. No need to name it, no need to prove it's there in the life I choose. With you, with I passed the bridge where you stopped last spring, pointing at ducks like it meant everything. You said you loved our simple moments, make the world feel easy to open. I keep that thought in the back of my mind, how love grows slow but stays aligned. I hold your scarf tighter as the wind picks up, feeling the warmth like a hidden touch. I stopped by a shop to buy a tea, the brand you said calms you instantly. The owner smiles like he already knows, maybe love is clearer than it shows. I tuck the box deep in my coat, walking home with the quietest hope. If love has a shape, I think it starts in these little acts that fill the dark. If you walk beside me right now, you laugh at how I think too loud, but love's in motion in the way we grow, and all the things I never say but show. I carry love in the things I do, in the tiny habits that lead me to you. Every day shows something new, but it all comes back to loving you. I carry love in the things I keep, in the stories you tell, in the secrets you sleep. No need to name it, no need to prove it's there in the life I choose. With you, with you. Your shadow meets mine on the corner again. Streetlights fading like they're tired of the wind. You say you're fine, but your voice dips low, like there's something you want me to know. I walk beside you, matching your pace, watching the way when it softens your face. You talk about plans you're scared to start, and I laugh too long just to hide my heart. You brush my coat and say you've got snow, but you don't flick it off, you leave it alone. A tiny pause, but it pulls me in, like a moment you're letting me sit within. I pretend I don't notice how close we stand, pretend the cold isn't part of your plan. But every time you look my way, I feel the night rearrange its shape. There's something moving under every word, quiet enough that it might go unheard, but I feel it rising with the winter air. A question floating between us somewhere, and I don't know what we're calling this, but it feels like something I can't dismiss. Every look you give pulls me through, like the whole night's pointing me to you. And I don't know if you feel it too, but I fall a little more every time you move. If the seasons hiding a sign in view, maybe it's telling me not to lose you. We stop at the bridge where the city bends, lights in the water shaking like they're trying to mend the spaces we keep between what we say and the things we both wanna give away. You lean on the rail, tapping your ring, a small nervous habit you do without thinking. I watch the motion steady and slow, and wonder how much of your heart you show. You ask me why I walked with you tonight, and I try to answer without sounding too bright. I just needed air, I say with a grin, but you see through the lie like you've always been. The one who reads the thoughts I miss, the one who hears the truth in the drift. You smile like you're letting me speak, without saying the words I'm scared to keep. If I reach for your hand right now, I wonder if you let it stay somehow. But some things go better when they unfold, slow like a story winner wants to hold. And I don't know what we're calling this, but it feels like something I can't dismiss. Every look you give pulls me through, like the whole night's pointing me to you. And I don't know if you feel it too, but I fall a little more every time you move. If the seasons hiding a sign in view, maybe it's telling me not to lose you. right by the door. Same spot you used 100 times before. I tease you about it and you roll your eyes, but the grin you hide always gives you away. You head to the kitchen, humming that tune, the one you've played all winter long. I listen from the hallway, leaning on the wall, thinking how strange it is that this feels like home. I pour your tea the way you like, barely sweet, just enough to take the bite out of the cold you always complain about. You thank me softly without turning around. These tiny moments stack up slow, building something quiet that I didn't know I'd start to crave every time it's gone. The kind of warmth you only notice when it's real. Not every love arrives with fire. Some just settle in and lift you higher. It grows in places you don't expect, in the habits you never meant to protect. And I love you in the simplest ways, in the things we do on the slowest days. Not in the rush, not in the chase, but in the comfort of this familiar space. I love you in the little things, in the quiet laughs the evening brings. You don't need to change a single thing, you feel like home to me. You sit on the couch with your legs tucked in, scrolling through photos you've seen again. You show me one and ask my take, even though you know the choice you'll make. We talk about nothing for an hour straight, but somehow it feels like the perfect pace. No pressure to impress or pretend, just two people letting the night extend. You ask if I'll walk you out tomorrow, only if it's warm you say with sorrow. I laugh because you always hate the cold, but you'll still nudge closer when I hold your hand inside my sleeve, like the warmth is something we believe can fix the wind blowing down the street. And honestly, maybe it can, if love is built in these steady lines. I think we've drawn ours in real time. Nothing rushed, nothing forced to be, just pieces falling naturally in and out. And I love you in the simplest ways, in the things we do on the slowest days. Not in the rush, not in the chase, but in the comfort of this familiar space. I love you in the little things, in the quiet laughs the evening brings. You don't need to change a single thing, you feel like home to me.
The windshield fogs as I ease onto the road, heater humming low like it's keeping a secret. Fingerprints fading on the glass as I trace a line that curves the way my thoughts drift. Street signs blinking a steady rhythm, guiding me through a city that feels half asleep. I shift my weight as the tires glide, feeling each turn loosen something tight inside. The radio plays a song I don't know, but the beat fits the night like it planned to show up right when I needed it most. Not loud, just enough to keep me afloat. I watch a neon arrow flicker on the left, pointing nowhere I need to be. Yet somehow it feels like an invitation, like the road is whispering, just keep going. It's not about who's waiting or what I've missed, it's the simple freedom tucked inside nights like this. A quiet lane, an open mind, when I'm given space to breathe in time. So I follow the road where the headlights blend, letting the night become my weekend friend. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove, just me and the hum of the tires that move. I follow the road where the city thins, feeling the cold press soft on my skin. Maybe I'll stop, maybe I'll go. Tonight I'm letting the moment flow. A red light stains the dashboard glow, painting my hands like a scene from a show. I tap the wheel in a pattern I made, a little syncopation that keeps me awake. Snow begins falling in scattered dots, each one melting the moment it spots the glass, warmed by the heater's pulse. A quiet reminder that nothing stays frozen. I take a turn just to see where it leads. streets, passing a bridge line with dormant trees. Branches frame the sky like a postcard print, holding the moon in their crooked hands. A truck rolls by with its radio loud, but the sound fades quick in the moving cloud. Everything tonight feels carved in slow, a moving picture I'm drifting through. If someone asked me where I'm going, I'd say I'll know when the night starts glowing. Some roads don't need a destination, just enough room for revelation. So I follow the road where the headlights blend, letting the night become my weekend friend. Nothing to chase, nothing to prove, just me and the hum of the tires that move. I follow the road where the city bends, feeling the cold press soft on my skin. Maybe I'll stop, maybe I'll go. Tonight I'm letting the moment flow.
I wake up slow, pull on my coat, step outside where the cold air floats. Your message waits on my cracked old phone, just to call me later, I'm heading home. I smile a little, don't know why. Maybe it's you, maybe it's the night. Footsteps echo as I walk this street, simple rhythm keeping time with my feet. I hum that tune you always play, the one that sticks in my head all day. Words are easy, melody small, but somehow it hits like nothing at all. I take a breath, watch it rise, snowflakes landing on my sleeves tonight. Everything feels slower here, like winter's trying to pull me near. And I don't need a reason to think of you. It happens simple, it happens true. Even when the world moves out of view, my heart falls back to what you do. Say my name again, let it ring like a tiny refrain. Say my name again, I'll come through anytime you say when. Say my name again, keep it soft like you did back then. Say my name again, I'm right here every now and then. There. I walk past doors with fogged up glass, trying to read the hours they passed. A bus rolls by with the lights too bright, cut in the dark in uneven stripes. I think of you in that worn down coat, buttons loose but you never notice. You laugh it off when I point it out, say it's part of the charm, no doubt. I stop by the cafe you love most, order your drink, add extra foam. They ask if I'm waiting for someone soon, I shrug it off, humming that tune. Little habits build the truth, I guess that's why I drift to you. Not big words or crazy scenes, just a pull that settles in between. Call me once, call me twice, say it soft, I won't think twice. Call me once, call me slow, tell me where you want me to go. Say my name again, let it ring like a tiny refrain. Say my name again, I'll come through anytime you say when. Say my name again, keep it soft like you did back then. Say my name again, I'm right here every now and then.
As I step outside, neon signs humming on the east side. I walk slow just to match the beat, boots tapping lightly on the concrete. Your name pops up on my cracked screen, short little text saying where you been. I laugh once, slip my phone away, thinking how you always find me this way. Storefront glass, catching my face, fading reflections in a moving place. Taxi rolls by with music loud, but it dies out fast in a drifting crowd. I pull my jacket a little tight, feeling the rhythm the Friday night. Something shifts as I cross the lane, a spark that flickers when I hear your name. Signs in the dark keep pulling me through, pointing me somewhere, maybe to you. Everything slows when I hit that glow, something you do that you don't even know. Sign, sign, showing me the way. Sign, 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 calling out my name. Sign, 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 flicker in the cold. Sign, sign, saying don't let go. Sign, 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 showing me the way. Sign, 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 calling out my name. Sign, 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 flicker in the cold. Sign, sign, saying don't let go. I take the turn near the old arcade, where we joked about the games we played. You lean close, pointing at the lights, saying they look like tiny northern nights. Funny how that line's stuck inside, pushing me forward through the city night. I trace the path we always choose, every corner holding some little clue. The crosswalk blinks in a steady glow, telling me when to stop or go. But tonight it feels like a different cue, like the street is trying to lead me to you. Snow falls soft in broken lines, landing on jackets, doors and signs. Each one catches then fades away, little reminders that nothing stays. Show me where, show me when, I'll follow close, again and again. If there's a light that's meant to guide, I'll read the signs and fall in line. Sign, sign, showing me the way. Hey, sign, 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 calling out my night name. Sign, 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 flicker in the cold. Sign, sign, saying don't let go. Sign, 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 showing me the way. Hey, sign, 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 calling out my night name. Sign, 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 flicker in the cold. Sign, sign, saying don't let go.
Street, hands tucked deep, heartbeat on repeat. Your call pops up on my dim screen. Short little you out like you've been waiting. I breathe once, let the air come slow. Snow in the alley, catching faint blue glow. I turn the corner, feel something shift, like the night just changed the way it drifts. Your voice drops low when I pick up, quiet enough to sound like luck. You say you're walking with no real aim, just letting the city call your name. I match my pace with the flow of yours, step by step when we're on the floor. There's something steady in the way you speak, something that pulls me in each week. And I can't explain the way you move, but every word you drop finds groove. It's subtle, soft and slightly brave, a quiet pull, a rising wave. Ooh. Wave after wave, you pull me in. Wave after wave, beneath my skin. Wave after wave, no need to say, I feel you moving my whole way. Wave after wave, you pull me in. Wave after wave, again and again. Wave after wave, I drift, I stay, follow it wherever you sway. You laugh once, brushing hair aside, when catching pieces you can't hide. I watch the strands lift in the air, tiny motions sparking everywhere. I'm not the type who speaks too fast, but moments like this don't tend to last. So I keep close but not too near, letting your rhythm steer me clear. Street tiles glisten under our feet, reflecting neon in broken beats. You talk about plans you might not chase, dreams half formed still out of place. I listen slow, letting silence thread, filling the spaces between what's said. And every pause you leave behind writes your name deeper in my mind. Pull me close, push me slow, I'll follow where your currents go. If winter says the perfect wave, I'll ride the line you always trace. Wave after wave, you pull me in. Wave after wave, beneath my skin. Wave after wave, no need to say, I feel you moving my whole way. Wave after wave, you pull me in. Wave after wave, again and again. Wave after wave, I drift, I stay, following wherever you sway.
Left my place before the sun went down. Hands in my pockets, walking toward the sound of traffic rolling slow along the line. I didn't plan to meet you there tonight, but the moment I turned past the coffee sign, you were leaning on the railing like you had the time. You smiled once small and short, like you've been waiting for something familiar. You asked if I wanted to walk a bit, said the cold felt better when it finally hit. I nodded, falling in step with you, letting the wind redraw the view. Your sleeve brushed mine on the narrow path, nothing dramatic, just a little match, striking quietly inside my chest in a way I didn't expect. The street felt brighter than the night before. Maybe it was you, maybe something more. Every block opened like a page, and suddenly the city didn't feel staged. You made the moment feel easy to read, like you knew exactly where I'd be. No rush, no pressure in the scene, just two people moving in the winter breeze. You made the night feel lighter somehow, like everything settled right here and now. I didn't ask for anything new, but I kept leaning closer to you. We crossed the bridge where the river bends, lights on the water shifting like old friends. You pointed out a stray balloon stuck in a branch like a faded moon. You laughed at how random it looked up there, and the sound just settled into the air. I didn't say much, didn't need to. Your presence filled the spaces through. You told me stories from last week, moments small but honest and sweet. I caught myself listening more than I should, wonder why it suddenly felt this good. Your words rolled gently, never forced, like the night had set its own course, and all I had to do was stay in the quiet rhythm of what you'd say. If connection comes in a steady line, maybe tonight was perfectly timed. Not loud, not bold, not overdue, just easy, real, and breaking through. You made the moment feel easy to read, like you knew exactly where I'd be. No rush, no pressure in the scene, just two people moving in the winter breeze. You made the night feel lighter somehow, like everything settled right here and now. I didn't ask for anything new, but I kept leaning closer to you.
Engine hum kicking in slow. I pull onto the road with the windows closed. Streetlights stretching a quiet line, making the highway look almost kind. Cold air sneaks in through the seams, fog building soft on the touchscreen. You call once, ask where I'm going, I say nowhere, just letting the night keep flowing. I tap the wheel to the beat, I know a track we played 2 winters ago. You laugh in the receiver low and clear, saying it sounds the same as last year. I tell you the roads look different tonight, like the city repainted all its lights. You say I always talk like that, making small things bigger than they are in fact. But it's easy to think out loud like this when the world slows down in the winter mist. 'cause every sign feels sharper in view, and somehow I start thinking of you. So I drive with the night falling white, letting the lanes pull me where they lie. No rush, no map on my screen, just a steady rhythm keeping me clean. So I drive with your voice in my ear, telling me things I wanna hear. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's more, but I stay on the road and wait for the next turn to open the door. A long curve bends by the empty mall, big glass window showing nothing at all. Past the snowbanks piled too high, reflecting red as the taillights slide. The heater clicks as it starts to fade, forcing the cold to come invade. I rub my hands, glance at the phone, your name's still glowing like it's chrome. You ask if I'm circling again, I say yeah, but I'll stop at 10. You laugh and tell me I never do, that I always drive till the sky turns blue. Maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong, but being out here never feels long. The world moves slow in a winter frame, making the road feel like its own game. If the night has something to teach, I learn to hear where the lines all meet. If the cold draws edges I can't ignore, I'll trace them once and circle once more. So I drive with the night falling white, letting the lanes pull me where they like. No rush, no map on my screen, just a steady rhythm keeping me clean. So I drive with your voice in my ear, telling me things I wanna hear. Maybe it's nothing, maybe it's more, but I stay on the road and wait for the next turn to open the door.
I left the office later than I planned, hands stiff from typing, scarf slipping from my hand. The street was busy in a familiar way, people rushing home from a long weekday. I blended in without thinking too much, breathing out little clouds every time I rush. You call once just to check where I was, not with urgency, just because. I crossed the road beside a couple arguing, their voices low but sharp in the evening. It made me think about how we talk, never perfect but never off. Sometimes we disagree in little bursts, but we always try to listen first. Maybe that's why the day felt warm, even with the cold brushing past my arms. And I realized somewhere along the walk, the moments that stick aren't the ones we talk. They're the simple things you tend to do, like asking if I made it through. You make the day feel human again, like I'm understood without needing to pretend. Not grand, not loud, not polished clean, just honest in the space between. You make the night feel easy to hold, like stories shared that never get old. And I don't say it enough, but it's true, the world feels real when I'm with you. I stopped by the store to grab some bread, saw a kid laughing while his mom shook her head. The sound felt nice in the crowded aisle, something ordinary that made me smile. I thought of you humming while you cook, half singing lines without a second look. You do it every time you're tired or drained, like music helps you stay the same. I walked home steady with my bag in hand, boots tapping out a rhythm I didn't plan. The lights along my block flickered twice, the kind of glitch that feels strangely nice. I unlocked the door and let the heat rush begin. Not with meaning, not with spark, but with people choosing to stay after dark. If life is built in the quiet parts, I think ours fits without pushing too hard. Nothing dramatic, nothing grand, just two people learning where they stand. You make the day feel human again, like I'm understood without needing to pretend. Not grand, not loud, not polished, clean, just honest in the space between. You make the night feel easy to hold, like stories shared that never get old. And I don't say it enough, but it's true. The world feels real when I'm with you.
You asked, are you close? I'm freezing now, yeah. I said, give me 5, I'm right near the stairs. You laughed and told me I always say that, but I could hear the cold shaking through your breath. I turned the corner and saw you waiting, hands buried deep, shoulders shaking. You said, don't judge my outfit, it's laundry day. And I shrugged, you look fine either way. You asked if I ate, I said, not yet. You rolled your eyes and said, what a mess. We walked toward the small ramen shop. You said the place always hits the spot. Inside the door, steam fogged your glasses. You wiped them clean, the moment passes. You sat across and tapped the table twice. A habit you've kept your whole life. You told me work was rough again. Same old pressure from the same old friend. I nodded slow, letting you talk, timing my breath with the way you pause. And you said, I don't need advice tonight, just stay with me till I feel alright. So I lean back and let it be, just listening as you looked at me. You said, I hate pretending I'm strong. Oh, I said, you don't have to act that long. Nothing deep, nothing overdue, just a quiet room and a seat for two. Walking home, you asked, do I talk too much? I shook my head, I don't mind that stuff. You kicked a bit of snow off the curb, saying these days feel weird, kinda blurred. I said, I get it more than you know. Life gets heavy when nights turn cold. You glanced up quick as a surprise, like honesty caught you off guard this time. At your door you said, thanks for tonight. I shrugged, we do this all the time. But you shook your head and held my sleeve, saying, yeah, but it mattered to me. If talking like this keeps you warm, I'll show up early, not just 5 more. Some nights don't need a bigger plan, just someone showing up and staying when they can. And you said, I don't need advice tonight, just stay with me till I feel alright. So I leaned back and let it be, just listening as you looked at me. You said, I hate pretending I'm strong. I said, you don't have to act that long. Nothing deep, nothing overdue, just a quiet room and a seat for two.
outside, I'm freezing. So I opened the door and left, you're barely breathing. You held up a tiny cup of hot cocoa, saying I saved you and okay, maybe a little. I took a sip and said it's all foam. You shrugged, yeah, the good stuff didn't make it home. We walked down the stairs side by side, your scarf slipping loose no matter how you tied. You asked, do I look ridiculous today? I said only a little, but in a cute way. You nudged my arm and said you're so fake. I smiled, you should know by now that's my trait. You laughed loud enough to fog your glasses, waving at strangers as the moment passes. The cold felt lighter than before, maybe because you held the cup like it meant more. And you said, let's not think too hard tonight. I said, deal, but you're paying if we grab a bite. You rolled your eyes like you always do, but stay close enough to prove it was true. You make the night feel warm in small ways, like silly jokes and the things you say. Nothing huge, nothing we planned, just little moments turning into something grand. You make the cold feel easy to take, like winter pens when we're both awake. Maybe it's simple, maybe it's new, but it feels brighter walking next to you. We passed the shop, selling cheap keychains. You grabbed one shaped like a tiny airplane. You said, this looks like us trying to plan a trip. I said, you're crashing down before we even lift. You laughed so hard, the clerk stared back, and you whispered, okay, maybe I overreact, but I like the way your voice went soft, like you forgot the world for a second or two, just enough. You asked, do you think we're weird like this? I said, probably, but it's kind of our bliss. You shook your head, cheeks turning red, saying, stop talking before I regret what I said. I held the door as we stepped outside, snowflakes catching on your hair in little lines. You said, don't look at me like that. I said, too late, already saved the snapshot. If winter keeps bringing nights like these, I won't mind walking in 20 degrees. You talk, I tease, we keep the pace, something bright in a cold night space. You make the night feel warm in small ways, like silly jokes and the things you say. Nothing huge, nothing we planned, just little moments turning into something grand. You make the cold feel easy to take, like winter pens when we're both awake. Maybe it's simple, maybe it's new, but it feels brighter walking next to you.
Sliding in as I hit the street, fresh white lines tapping under my feet. The city feels lighter than it did last week, like someone turned up the glow a bit. My jacket's half zipped, but I don't mind. The breeze keeps pace with my restless mind. A cyclist flies past with a blinking light, cutting a rhythm through the open night. I catch my reflection on a bus stop screen. Had tilted wrong, but I keep the lean. Two teens laugh loud near the corner store, and the sound just echoes like something warm. A car rolls by playing some bright old song, something with bounce that pulls me along. I snap my fingers to the steady beat, thinking how winter can still feel sweet. Not every night needs a bigger plan, some just shimmer without making demands. I let the vibe push me where it flows, letting the season show what it shows. And tonight feels good in a simple way, like something easy finally found its place. Bright signs flicker as I move ahead, painting colors where the cold ones spread, and the air hits clear like a clean new start, sharp enough to wake the quiet parts. I don't need more than a night like this, a little rhythm, a little bliss. Steam floats up from a vendor stand, mixing with laughter from a nearby band. Someone's drumming on a metal can, keeping a tempo only they understand. I nod along as I pass them by, thumbs tucked loose, head held high. It's funny how strangers set the tone, shaping a night I thought I'd spend alone. A window glows with a warm gold tint, baristas cleaning up the final shift. One waves once as I look inside, a tiny gesture but it amplifies. My breath makes shapes in the fading wind, but the night keeps pushing me back in. Every step feels bright and new, like winter finally loosened its blue. If moments like this place I'm meant to stay. Yeah, I walk the long route home each day. Let the cold cut sharp, let the lights stay loud. I'll keep my pace in the middle of the crowd. And tonight feels good in a simple way, like something easy finally found its place. Bright signs flicker as I move ahead, painting colors where the cold ones spread. And the air hits clear like a clean new start, sharp enough to wake the quiet parts. I don't need more than a night like this, a little rhythm, a little bliss. A little rhythm, a little bliss. A little rhythm, a little bliss.
The hallway felt warmer than the street, so I stayed there a second before stepping out. Cold air brushed my cheeks as I walked, soft enough to wake me, not enough to rush me. The city sounded quieter than usual, cars moving slow, people talking low. I slid my hands into my pockets, thinking about nothing important, just letting the evening carry me a little. You called and asked where I was. I said just outside, taking my time. You laughed softly through the speaker, as if you knew exactly what that meant. I crossed the small bridge near your place, watching the lights ripple on the water. Winter doesn't always feel heavy, sometimes it feels like space to breathe. I heard your voice again in my mind, simple, steady, almost calm. It made the night feel a bit clearer, like something gentle settling down. And I kept walking without a plan, letting the cold wrap around my hands. Everything felt slower tonight, but slow felt right, slow felt kind. And every step carried something new, small pieces of the day drifting through. I didn't need more than the quiet view, just a calm night and the thought of you. I passed the bakery closing for the night, warm air slipping out the door as I moved by. A couple argue lightly on the corner, their voices soft, almost tired. I smiled without meaning to. The scene felt real simple, human. Sometimes the world feels better when nothing big is happening, when everything is just moving gently forward. You texted asking if I wanted company. I looked up at the sky before answering. A few snowflakes drifted down, barely falling, barely landing. I said sure, if you're close, and you replied 2 minutes. I slowed my pace so you could catch up, letting the night stay soft a little longer. Some evenings don't need a reason, they just fit quietly into place. And if you walk beside me tonight, I think the calm will stay. And I kept walking without a plan, letting the cold wrap around my hands. Everything felt slower tonight, but slow felt right, slow felt kind. And every step carries something new, small pieces of the day just a calm night in the thought of you.
I stepped outside just after 6. Streetlights warming up above the bricks. Cold air settled on my sleeves, but it felt lighter than the past few weeks. You called to ask if I was free. Your voice relaxed, almost carefree. I said I'd meet you near the store, the one we've walked by times before. You showed up wearing that old coat, the one with the missing button near the throat. You joked and made you look unique. I laughed and said it works this week. We started walking without a plan, snow drifting down like a quiet fan. Nothing big, nothing bold, just winter settling in its fold. And the night felt steady somehow, like everything slowed down now. You looked at me with a softened grin, like the calm had finally kicked in. And we kept walking down that little lane, letting the cold fade off again. No rush, no pressure, no reason why, just a quiet moment under the sky. And something simple pulled us near, making the night feel warm and clear. I didn't say much, neither did you, but the silence felt honest, felt true. We passed the field behind the school. You kicked the snow just to act cool. I nudged your arm and you smiled wide, letting the humor change the stride. You said the week was kinda rough. I said yeah, I figured as much. You didn't explain, you didn't need to. Some things you feel without a cue. The wine picked up but stayed soft, pushing loose flakes as they crossed. We paused beside the empty gate, talking lightly about our day. Nothing dramatic came to mind, just small details we left behind. If winter keeps nights like this in view, I won't mind walking the line.